Basically, today the vote of no, the motion on the vote of motion of no confidence in the Prime Minister took place in Parliament, and the opposition leader Matiwale attempted to remove the Prime Minister, and he also blamed the Prime Minister on the anti-government riots that took place in Honiara a couple of weeks ago. And the riots cost the country a lot of money, and Mr. Wale claimed that the Prime Minister's lack of humility has resulted in this great loss and suffering. So the Prime Minister was quite agitated when he also talked in Parliament. And there were a few words being said between the two members of Parliament.
The Premier of Malaysia has said he will now call for autonomy. How likely is that to even get any sort of hearing?
I think the policy from the provincial government of Malaysia for an autonomous government for Malaysia was first brought to the media last year around September, when the Mara government has passed the policy for an autonomous government for Malaysia. And then not until today did it resurface, when the Premier made a call for his people in Auki. Basically, the people in Auki were people in Malaysia grouped in Auki to listen to the debate on the motion of no confidence. And in the evening part, the Premier called them all together and said that despite the results of the motion of no confidence, people should not do anything, and that he once again reiterated that his government will continue to pursue the policy which they passed in September last year for an autonomous government. Yeah.
Indeed. Have people heeded his call for calm so far?
Yes. In Auki, I think his call really made a difference. There was a big group that were in Auki market, and they were listening to the radio on the motion. And it was not until evening the Premier had to step in and tell the people that despite the results, all must remain calm, and that the infrastructure, the government vehicles which they see along the streets of Auki they are the properties of his government. So people should not resort to destroying and spoiling Auki town despite the results. So that was the call that he made this evening.
Yeah. Do you think, though, that the international presence, including Australia, will stay put for the moment?
I think the initial understanding was it should be around for a month, but people are a bit skeptical yet whether the peace will last even after the group leave. But that's something which we hope the government and, of course, the parties that are involved in ensuring that law and order remain in Solomon Islands will have to come to an understanding on that. But at this point in time, basically the women, the mothers, they are all wanting peace. So whatever is here for us to ensure that peace prevails is what most are for.
Yeah. Has it been damaging to the Prime Minister, this whole episode?
I think it has really, especially when the leader of opposition reiterated to the Prime Minister that it's not about PRC, because he was on about PRC and Taiwan. He said it's not about PRC, it's about the Prime Minister's deception to the people when he said that he will do a nationwide consultation before the switch is made. But that did not eventuate. He said that that was what the people were angry about. And I think it really was put a dent on the Prime Minister, especially when the leader of opposition said that the Prime Minister has been deceitful to the people of Solomon Islands.
Yeah, well, it'll be interesting to watch as, what happens and if there's any effort to engage the people, particularly from Malaysia. Great to talk. Thanks, Gina.
Thank you, Tomas.